Yo, I just got out of seeing Pop. All Eyes on Me. See there, I got a tear in my eye. Good fucking movie. Good shit.
Tupac Shakur was gunned down in Las Vegas 1996. His music and legacy continues to resonate 20 years on. Many posthumous albums have been released since his death.
He changed his name to Machiavelli, a figure in history who faked his death to fool his enemies. So many Tupac tracks are being discovered, with accurate relevancy to recent times. It's like he's speaking from the grave.
Are these just remixed, unreleased?
So All Eyes on Me. That's right, the biopic dealing with the life of Tupac Shakur, rapper, actor, poet, political activist. I mean, this guy did it all in 25 short years. And I've been a fan of Tupac since 1991. And I've been waiting for this movie really for the last 20 years. And after watching this movie, I had a tear in my eye a couple times. Because I can tell you, this is one of the best biopics I've ever seen. It is one of the most honest depictions of another human being's life. Now, are there liberties taken with his life? Yeah, there's some things in this movie that takes place in the film that might not have exactly been the way it was in real life. You know, a lot of movies when it comes to biopictures are dealing with third-party information that is weaved together to form a narrative. And you also have a short period of time to make a movie. You know, you can only tell so much of a film of a person's life. So there's some stuff that's going to be left out. Some stuff is going to be added to to make the narration go a little bit smoother. And I can tell you what, this movie does not drag one bit. The acting and the performances are super strong in this thing. Demetrius, Shipp Jr., which is the actor's name who plays Tupac, was fantastic. In fact, I would say that he deserves an Oscar nomination. And Danai, Gurira, who plays Afeni Shakur, who we all know from The Walking Dead, she was absolutely excellent in portraying not only the strong will of Afeni Shakur when she was with the Black Panthers, but the aftermath of after she had Tupac and how she became a crackhead and she started hanging out with gangbangers, when Mutulu Shakur went to prison. I mean, all that is covered in this movie. There's actually a lot covered in this movie, and some of the reviews that I've seen online is pretty funny because they're saying stuff like, well, they crammed so much of the story in the beginning, in the first hour of the movie, and they crammed too much of it. The film is showing you key points in the man's life before he was even born. You see, like, the scene with Afeni coming out of the court and she's pregnant to the moment that he gets shot in Vegas. They don't have any shots of him in the hospital or any shots of, of them doing music videos after he died or any of that stuff. I love the production on this thing. It really felt authentic. It felt like you were watching a 90s film. It didn't feel like you were watching a movie from like today's generation where everything's like super fast cuts. It took its time to have, the shots really convince you and draw you in to the film. And again, the performances were just outstanding. Demetrius Shipp Jr. was perfectly cast as Tupac. I know Mark Rose played Tupac in the Straight Outta Compton movie, and he was good as Tupac visually in that one scene, which is him behind the microphone. And the cameo is cool, but it's not even his voice. They had an actor dub over the voice. Mark didn't really sound like Pac. Unlike that, Demetrius really, really pulls the performance together. He not only looks like Tupac, he sounds like Tupac. There's some scenes where they're in concert in the movie, and he's rapping, and you can tell it's open mic or live mic, and he's rapping the words, and he sounds like Tupac. So, I mean, this guy really immersed himself in the life of Tupac, and he did just a brilliant job. This would have been a nice, funny scene to add to the movie, but they didn't add it. Would have been if they would have had his father produce for Death Row Records at that time and showed him as a little kid in the studio, because that happened. A lot of you might not know this, but Demetrius Shipp Jr., who plays Tupac, was actually around as a little kid in the studio with his dad, who was a producer for Death Row Records at the time. So he was literally there when this amazing music was being made, and his father was one of the many producers on Death Row Records at the time. So I thought that would have been a nice little thing to add to the film, but they didn't add that. But other than that, I mean, the movie plays out perfectly well. I think the performances again are just phenomenal. I hope that when the Oscars come around, that they really take a look at this movie and give it its due deserts, because I mean, you could get a best actor from Demetrius Shipp Jr. here easily, and best supporting actress for Danai Gurira easily for Afeni Shakur. Hell, even Dominic Santana for Suge Knight, he was fantastic in this. Everybody, big shout outs to the Outlaws who were in this thing. Young Noble, Edie Amin from the Outlaws were actually in the movie. And a friend of mine, Money B, who is from Digital Underground, was actually in the movie as himself. And he's a really, really cool guy. And, he was involved in the movie, and he had nothing but good things to say about the production. So, for all you suckers out there talking crap about this movie, go watch it, give it a chance. Don't go by some third-party reviewer that doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Because one thing I've noticed about some of the reviews online, they're coming from people that have not seen the movie. They just have an image of who Tupac was in their mind, and they're not open-minded enough to, really watch the film and give it a chance. They just want us to be Scarface meets Juice, and that's not what Tupac's life was. So again, guys, I highly recommend it. I give it a 10 out of 10. That's how much I love this movie. I think it's one of the best biopictures I've ever seen, if not the best. It's right up there with The Doors. In fact, I'll even say that Demetrius Shipp Jr.'s performance as Tupac is better than Val Kilmer's Jim Morrison in The Doors. It was that deep. But again, I'm a big Tupac fan, so maybe I'm a little biased. But guys, I love the movie. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's my favorite movie so far of the year. This movie was really, really good. If you like Straight Outta Compton, if you like the Notorious movie, if you love Tupac's music, don't miss this movie. Go check it out. Give it a chance. It's a great film. So once again, guys, please subscribe to my channel. Comment below. And, as I say, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. Whatever. All that good stuff. I'll catch you next time. Love you all. Peace.